Hello, RetroWolf64 here, and I am not used to doing an intro for these kinds of videos. Hell, I'm not used to doing an intro for videos in general. As you can clearly tell, I'm playing more Hades because I'm addicted to this game, and a lot of these characters are attractive, and they're all attractive, and I find them all attractive. Send help. Seriously though, please. Please send help. Not sure if I should be concerned or if it's just like this is just the normal Hades experience. I'm pretty sure it's a normal Hades experience from what I can understand anyways. But What's y'all's opinions on me doing intros in videos anyway? I am actually curious because I've been doing that every so often in my Splatoon 3 videos where I just kind of...
Right there.
Or it's like every so often, like, you know, I have some videos where I would do an intro and other videos where I wouldn't do an intro. Just depending on basically what I was trying to do. Of course, I have no idea if this particular Hades, at least this particular run, is going to go up before I upload the video where I beat the final boss, which, if that hasn't gone up yet, that's gonna be coming out at some point. I don't know exactly when yet. It just depends on, like... It basically just depends on, like, what kind of content in terms of, like, Splatoon 3 I've recorded and made. But it also depends on, like, if I uploaded it already and I'm just continuing on the series after I uploaded the final boss video. Because, truth be told, back when the game first came out, it was like, what, September of 2022? That's the only thing of, like, doing, like, a few Splatoon 3 videos, and then, like, a few Hades videos, and then just not doing anything from there. And, well, as you can clearly tell, that's spiraled out of control. I have lost all control all of my life. I keep making these videos, even though I should really be focusing more on, like, an actual, like, job career, and actually finding a decent paying job. At least, I'm recording this when I'm still working in a frickin' shipping warehouse, which is preferably not ideal for what I want to do in life. At least not long term anyway. But hopefully I can find something that will eventually just, like, pay well, fit my skills better, and really just not be in a warehouse, because I don't want to work in a warehouse forever, if that makes sense. I see this from the perspective of someone who's been working in a warehouse too long, and I just don't want to do that forever. I've been burned out. I've been burned out back when the freaking COVID-19 pandemic first broke out in 2020, and that was admittedly miserable. I mean, I still made it through, but it was not fun, not ideal, honestly. Yeah, definitely going with Artemis. I don't want to go with Aphrodite. Aphrodite's abilities are kind of meh, if that makes sense, in terms of, like, my personal playstyle. I'm sure people have been able to make it work long term. I'm sure I myself have made it work in terms of just, you know, different boons, different abilities, like different combinations as well. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, yes! Support fighter is the best. Artemis, best girl. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Security.
Let's frickin' go. Let's frickin' go.
This is trouble.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Doing a thing. Being up chasing the underworld. I kind of dropped the ball at the end there, but I don't care. It is what it is, what it is, what it will be, and always has been, because the end is never the end, it's never the end, it's never... Freaking Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I'm kind of not interested in playing that. I've seen people play it. You know, it's alright, I'm just... doesn't really seem like my kind of game, you know? That's not the case with... what was it?
I've no more time for this.
There we
It
are.
was like that with Hollow Knight for me. I'm not saying Hollow Knight is a bad game. It's definitely more so along the lines of like a Metroidvania, which I've played like Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread. Both of those games are fun. I've enjoyed playing those. But Hollow Knight, the movement and the way you can have different abilities, it just doesn't fit my kind of playstyle. It just doesn't really seem fun to me. I found myself being increasingly frustrated with a lot of things in the game, to the point where I was like, I need to stop. I need to stop playing this before I destroy either the Joy-Cons or the Switch system itself. And I just decided to essentially play other games. I do have other games in my Switch library. And also, I have Octopath Traveler 1, which I need to play more. I played a bit of it. Was honestly, I have had a lot of fun so far. I think I've played like a few hours. I'm like still kind of in the beginning parts of the game. But man, something about Octopath Traveler has been checking all the right boxes for me. Maybe it's probably coming from the perspective of playing the remake of Live Alive, which came out back in, what was it, July 2022? And how it was like the HD 2.5D graphics. Just everything about the remake of Live Alive, just amazing. Just,
A little bit of help as you
I did not expect to enjoy the game as much as I did, because I tried playing a bit of the original and just got lost and stuck and, you know, confused and frustrated. So I just decided to wait for the remake to come out, you know, just to kind of get an idea of like what to do and what to expect in case I were to go back to the original. I did play through the entirety of the remake and got every single ending, like every ending, which does take time. I think I clocked in over, what was it, 122 hours, but man.
Make her bleed him.
And also, man, looks like I got Meg and Electo. Like, jeez, this is gonna be a thing. It's weird, like, how both of them can show up, but you only fight the one. What is with that anyway? I'm curious. Like, is it just more so, like, a game balance thing? Or is it just, like, did they try to make it work with all three Fury sisters, but it's just like it got too confusing and, you know, possibly the game couldn't function properly with trying to fight all three Fury sisters, or maybe it's just like from like technical standpoint, like in terms of like gameplay mechanics, they just couldn't make it work because, man, I could see it, you know, from some of those different perspectives, you know. But honestly, it is quite challenging to have the different Fury sisters at the same time. It does make it a bit more challenging. Doing the thing. Great. At least I have Athena's call, so I can at least do that. Speaking of, might as well take advantage of it. Just go all out while I still can. While I have the advantage. Come on, yeah! Somehow I did it. Man, that was a thing. A thing and a half, that's for sure. But let's see how well.
Megara failed again.
See how well Asphodel can go, because I forget what. Actually, no, it's extreme measures. I think I have max extreme measures going on right now. Which, who knows how far I can get, but I guess only time will tell with how well that will go. You know? But that was kind of weird. I think things are running fine now. At least from what I can tell. Where are you? There you are. Might as well try to get you down while I still can.
Come try me.
I freaking hate these bomb dancer things. They can always throw the bombs, and plus they're always jumping around. Just a lot of the enemies in Asphodel are annoying to deal with, and it doesn't help that there's the freaking magma you gotta deal with. Sorry you were to see, but I want to go with Zeus. I want to see if I can get some abilities from Zeus himself.
Bloodless.
Okay. These freaking bloodless skeleton things. I don't even know what a lot of these are called. You think by now, you think with all the times I've played this game, you think I would memorize like what enemies are what, you know. But you know what? I don't care. I'm just sitting over here, just enjoying the game as best I can. This is a very fun game to just like kind of feel no thoughts, head empty, just kind of like shut your brain off after like a long day, like a long stressful day. You just kind of want to like not really think about anything, you know, and just play through a run or so.
I'd like to see more options.
Which one here? Yeah.
The might of the heavens.
Might as well just go with the pomegranate and try to upgrade something along here, you know? But sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. Sometimes you just gotta vibe, you know? Not everything's gonna work out the way we want. I know that's the case for me too. Something I need to remind myself on a daily basis. Which sucks. It really does. You know, there's a lot of times when I'm just like, God, I just want this to work out as best as I can. But I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much before I just start saying a bunch of random nonsense that could be potentially more harmful than beneficial.
God, I love snakes.
Zagreus loves snakes, so maybe it's because he likes Medusa. You know, maybe, possibly, kind of, sorta. I have no idea. Dude, try to get rid of the Gorgon head at least. That went by surprisingly easy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's keep going on. Let's keep doing the thing. 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 You know, I wonder. Speaking of like just kind of like random things I say in videos, I wonder if me saying Booyahs in the chat, yo, Booyahs in the chat in my Splatoon 3 videos are just kind of like super annoying, or if you're just like one of those things that just like kind of makes me stand out a little bit. Cause I definitely don't want to overdo it at all, if that makes sense. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I forgot what's going on about. I'm tired. I really am.
Hurry, boss. But let me show you what a real hurry's all about in just a moment here.
You know what? I'll actually help out a lot, Hermes. Which one here? I don't know.
Let's go, let's go.
You know, I am curious, actually, about a few things. I want to say the song Hymn to Zagreus in this game is kind of like a loose interpretation. I say a loose interpretation because I'm not entirely, like, knowledgeable in the way of the Greek mythos, but I wonder, like, how accurate it is to, like, actual Greek myth and, like, actually portraying, like, the creation of, like, Dionysus and Zagreus, like the song entails, or if it's just something that was created for the essentially the game itself. Because I know there are like there are situations where the game draws inspiration from like actual Greek mythology and whatnot. Of course, you know, there's also instances where there are a few creative liberties. Though, I wonder, like, how much of this game is actually accurate in its portrayals to the Greek mythology, of the Greek mythos, as I said earlier, and how much of it is just, like,
Positively fabulous,
creative liberties, you know? Well, this is definitely new. This is gonna be definitely a thing. I feel like this is more so just like, I think it's more beneficial for like not long term, but long range weapons like the shield, the spear, since the spear has the throwing ability. The bow and arrow and I want to say the animate rail, the gun in the game. So I could see the spear being more of like a hybrid between like close range and long range. I don't know. Actually no, I see the spear being more like long range. Frick, I died, dang it.
Not so fast.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is definitely going to take a while to get through. One thing's for sure, I'm at least glad I have the support fire for this phase. And not phase, but for this fight. Because it is definitely helping out quite a bit more than I was expecting for this anyways. If I could stop getting the freaking lava, that would be freaking helpful. Jesus. I think I would have learned my lesson by now, but no, I don't. I have not learned my lesson at all. And it gets infuriating when I keep doing it every single freaking time, you know? Just have a little bit more left, and then hopefully it will be done and I can just move on to Elysium. So that would be nice, just to try to get through as much as possible.
I'm out.
Yeah, there we go. We did it.
Till you reconstitute again.
Heal up. Is there a death fight? Yes!
Beats dying.
Get something. Get something here. Hopefully something will work out in the long run. But I mean, it really just depends on how well I can play and how far I can get with essentially how well I play. You know? Clearly, I'm so tired of having things to say. Man, I exhausted most of my things like halfway through Asphodel. I think I'll have more things to say or more original things to say, but guess not.
Got you.
No, well, I'm sure I'll find something or other.
Why, thank you.
Which one? Yeah.
Some zest.
It shouldn't even be a surprise. It should not even be a frickin' surprise anymore. That would go for support fire again. Because it's such a freaking good ability, it really is. All I gotta do is just find a way to try to survive as long as possible to get another Death Defiance. That is, if I can get another Death Defiance, or find Patroclus and not refill, but I guess technically replenish all my Death Defiances, so then I can have a longer chance of surviving. Even though, knowing me, that's gonna be jack shit in the long run. Let's be real, I'll probably just end up throwing them all away in the end. And that's just, man. I've done like over 100 of these runs. You'd think by now we'll learn my lesson, but guess not. Ooh, that's actually a good one.
This should work.
Sure. I gotta check something real quick. No, that's all good. Let's look there. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. Yo, speaking of Patroclus. Speaking of anything at all. Sometimes he does his little speech or whatever, but I guess not this time.
But anyway, I pray Achilles is surviving well.
And sometimes that's all we can do, just survive as best we can, you know?
Thank you, sir.
Does that make sense? I hope it does. Do I want to go for the gems? Yeah.
I'll pay for that.
Let's try to go for another Zeus ability.
Asterius,
Oh?
you look absolutely smashing.
Observe this gleaming coat of bronze with which I'm adorned now.
The fact that there are those crescent shapes on the shoulders tells me that Nyx has some part in all of
For
this.
that, not me. I've proven difficult for him to contain, so now I'm beneficiary of his latest pact of punishment. You're welcome.
I haven't found you as of yet. Though come.
Something tells me he does not like being in the suit at all. Whoa, whoa. Spinny boy, he spin. Spin. He do a spin. That's what he do. That probably sounds so weird for doing that. Though, I mean, to be fair, it's probably not the first time I've ever sounded weird in one of my videos. It is a bit more difficult, I guess. Though, I mean, to be fair, I do have the highest setting, at least I believe the highest setting of the extreme measures. So I guess it shouldn't really be a surprise that it would be a lot more difficult to try to do. You know? Like, it should be expected that would be a challenge. I've probably just dragged that on way too long. Okay. Oh wait, it does the shockwaves too. Oh, that is gross, man. Can't even get in close. At least not like I used to be able to, anyways. Frick. Oh man, I thought I had that too. Oh well. What's he gonna do? Alright, more spins. Dude, what the frick? You already did your spin. There goes another Death Defiance. Frick. At this rate, might as well try to just... Oh, never mind. Well, there's that.
Tell Theseus I said hi.
Could have done better, honestly. Yeah, might as well. I've gotta be getting close to the Colosseum area where you fight Theseus and Asterius. So whether or not I can actually make there with any Death Defiances left, that's a whole other story. Cause, ooh, looks like I'm down to one Death Defiance, which means 2 more tries.
More of you, huh?
Man, can you tell I'm tired? I mean, if I haven't said enough times already, I am freaking tired. I really need to get a better sleep. I know some time ago I essentially went through the entirety of the remake of Live a Life and recorded essentially the entire game
Faster than ever.
and got every single ending, which, you know, I did record. That's why I said I had put in, like, you know, like over 122 hours. So it was pretty much because of that. And some other things as well. But all that aside, I am now down to my last Death Defiance, basically. And I am now more nervous. Great. This has been a run, man.
My spear grows stronger.
It really has.
Death approaches. Death has
Oh my god, Thanatos, yes.
feeling you could use some
Oh my
backup.
god. I love him.
You
He is amazing.
to learn, do you? They really don't.
Oh, I can definitely see why people would find Thanatos attractive, not gonna lie. I can definitely see it. You know, guy who takes his job very seriously, very dedicated, hardworking, you know, willing to help out other people. There's definitely some good qualities in a guy. I'm sure there's a lot more to him aside from being the personification of death or like the Grim Reaper type guy, you know. At least as far as I'm aware, anywhere. No, come on.
That's settled
Alright, where you at?
then. You got a lot of them.
And somehow I beat him. Cool.
Sure, why not? There.
A carp.
Another car.
I gotta say, I love the design for the carp in this game. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the darkness. Ooh, what do I do here? Yes,
Be alive.
yes, yes. All the yes. But now what do I do? Do I go to Chiron or Artemis? Artemis, definitely. Huh.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, sure.
This has to be some kind of bad trip.
Oh, shit.
It's finally time, Asterius.
Are
He's
you
here.
kidding?
I'll let you now, you
He's in a freaking chariot
hellspawn. Prepare now
with
to be overrun.
2 guns.
Oh, this is unfair. That's a bronze-plated Macedonian Tau Lambda. What's an obnoxious bellyacre like you doing with the most durable chariot created to date?
You don't deserve to know. Suffice it that Asterius and I were handsomely rewarded once again, and we shall not hesitate to exploit our hard-fought spoils against you.
Ay, ay, ay. As if Theseus wasn't as much of a pain in the ass as he was before. I'm not to deal with this. And of course, freaking Asterius has his goddamn spinning move. Oh my god, this is just dumb. Ay, ay. If I make it through this, I will be surprised as hell. I swear, this acts like the adamant rail, but on wheels. And he can move around the freaking cart. And he don't stop moving, 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 and he don't stop moving. My god, dude. chill the frick out. I'm using this ability, I don't friggin' care. I want all the advantage I can. Because honestly, Theseus is a piece of crap. And he still gets to use the frickin' aids as well from the Olympians. This is garbage. Oh my god. Just why?
All challengers are worthy.